Let's design a cup. I'm not making any exact dimensions. These are only for reference. I'm only making the component proportional. That is, the height and the rotation are going to be proportional to an original cup. Have to make it a closed figure. I'm going to create and rotate this. Revolve. Axis. Here you can see I have this. So now I'm going for the shell option. Going to modify and shell. I'm selecting this face which has to be open. I'm giving it 2 mm. So I want this cup to stand still. So I'm going to create an extrusion over here. I'm going to select this plane. I can directly pull this here. Now I need a handle. Observe what I'm doing carefully. I'm switching on the origin so that I can see the planes. I want my handle to be on this plane. So I'm first going to draw the path. So here I'm again going to the look at option and selecting the front so that it is properly aligned. I'm going to sketch and project. What this project geometry does is it will take the outline and project it onto this plane. So I'm going for the body. So this whole body has to be projected. So here I have this line. Okay. Now again I'm clicking on the front so that it is properly aligned. Now here I'm going to sketch a spline. This has to take the shape of a handle. I can adjust this. I'm going for stop sketch. If I want, I can delete these. I'm again going to edit sketch and I'm going to delete this extra lines which are projected, which I not use. Okay, now I'm going to stop sketch. Now I'm going to create a plane along this path. So here it is showing the plane. I want it somewhere here. If you see here, my surface should be a little bit inside. But for the time being, I'm keeping it at that point and I'm saying OK. So this plane that I've created, this will be my sketching plane for drawing the cross section. I want the cross section to be a circle. So I'm selecting this plane. I'm going to sketch and selecting it from here so that it's easier for me to pick. I'm going and selecting the circle option and going to draw this circle. You can rotate and see how my circle is going to be. So here it looks fine. So I'm going to stop sketch, create, sweep option. Now I need this profile and I'm going to select this as my path. It is in the cut option, so I'm going for join option. If you want, you can even go for new body option. But here I'm happy with this join. Now after you create, say OK. Observe carefully, because the plane was created along the path, a little bit of the cross section has come outside. So what I can do is, the path that I had created, okay, this I'm going to modify. Sorry, I've taken the other sketch. I need to take this sketch in which the path has been made. So this spline, I can extend it little bit inside. Now I can go for wireframe so that I can see. So here I can actually extend it inside. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to delete this projected part and going to bring this little bit inside. Even here also I'll take it little bit inside. This seems to be okay. Let's see. Even then it is protruding. So you can see here clearly in the wireframe mode that it is going little bit inside. So what I'm going to do is, I have two other, one way is I can reduce this circle radius. So here in this mode, if you see, everything is inside and no part is coming out and everything has touched the surface. This is one thing. The essential good thing about Fusion 360 is you can keep editing these sketches dynamically even without going inside the sketch mode, like how I am doing it now. So even if the curvature I do not like, I can make it like, shape it, and dynamically you can see how my cup has changed. So I'm again going to the shaded mode. But this diameter actually looks a little bit too small, like it's very, you can say it's very fragile. If you are going to hold, it might break. So it must at least be of this height. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep it like this. See, in the front view you're getting a little offset. So this shell radius I can change, the shell thickness. So I'll make it 3 mm. Okay, so now again you can see that little bit here it's coming out. So I can change it, and again I can make it probably 3.5. This looks perfect. Can make it shaded and I can see this cup. Now I can add colors and material to it so that I can give a natural shape to it. So I'm going for A, appearances will appear, and I'm going to go for glossy. I can again give any color that I need. I can switch off these sketches and also this origin so that I see my